Hi everyone! Are you one of those people who likes to travel? Or are you a person who likes to visit historical sites? Well, this video might be an alternative for you to choose or visit the next tourist location. In this video, we will show you one of the coolest historical tourist destination and you must visit on the Nias Island. This tourist destination is called Milestone or Megalitone of Hili, Maliwaa. The location of this tourist spot is located in Maliwaa village in the Nagabo district, Nias Regency. The location of this tourist spot can be reached by motorcycle or using car. It takes time around 1 hour from Gunung Stoli town, or it is about 30 minutes from Binaka Airport. This tourist location is a tourist destination set in a historical village, which was the residence of the Maliwaa community in ancient times, that was led by Balugu Yawazihana. So, are you more curious about this tourist spot? So, let's see the history of the Hili Maliwaa Megalitone.
The history of the Maliwaa megalith. The Maliwaa Megalitone site consists of 3 stages, namely tombs or grave, lewate, statue or gowe, and house footprints or foundation of the house or dane nomo. The first megalith stone house or foundation or dane nomo from descendants of Mado Farasi, especially the descendants of Ama Delima. The second megalith stone house or foundation of the Persian descendants, especially those of the Siphalite. And the last megalith stone house, tombs of grave, statue of gowe from the Balugu Yawazihani, especially descendants of the Gea or Mado Gea. The megalith site is evidence that there was life in the village of Maliwaa around the years 1000 AH and even more. Maliwaa village is also one of the oldest villages in the Nias Island, and it's estimated that their descendants have reached 5,000 people. The extent of the Maliwaa megaliths began with Yawazihani as the ruler of the Maliwaa religion, who is his youth until the end of his life often held parties or mangowasa. Every time there is party or mangowasa, Balugu Yawazihani takes a stone and puts it as a sign that a party or mangowasa has been held. This stone can be said as evidence of their frequent parties or mangowasa at that time. The name Baluguzihani was also given by the community and traditional elders or Balugu, which means a famous. This name was given because at this time Balugu Yawazihani was so famous that it was given a name that until now we have heard of its history.
Ini adalah lokasi batu megalit Hili Maliwaa. Batu megalit ini adalah batu megalit dari keturunan Yawazihana. Jadi batu megalit ini sudah terdaftar di Kementerian Pariwisata Republik Indonesia dan telah diangkat Curu kuncinya sebagai pembersih daripada batu-batu megalit ini. Dan Sebagai bukti telah terdaftar di pariwisata ini sudah dipagar, ya, sudah dipagar yang didanai oleh APBD Kabupaten Nias. Dan keturunan daripada Jawa Ziono diperkirakan lebih dari 5.000 orang sampai sekarang.
But there are some problems that make this tourist location is not so many visitors. The first is there is no adequate road access to reach this tourist destination, so visitors have to walk approximately 1 kilometer to reach it. So it is difficult for older tourists and children to reach this tourist location. The second is there is no sign for tourists about the location of this place, so the tourist or traveler will not find this location without asking the society, even by searching on internet. The third is the tourism have less information about this destination because of less promotion of this place. And the last is there is no information board that explain every the milestone, so the visitor will not confused about the history of the milestone without a tour guide.
The solutions so that the Hili Maliwaa megalith stone cultural heritage has extraordinary potential and can be recognized by people who still don't know the existence of this megalith stone and attract tourists. Namely, 1. Make a fence on every road starting from the entrance to the megalith stone cultural heritage, and make stars so that tourists or visitors who want to see this megalith can feel comfortable, because the entrance to the megalith stone is a bit far, about 1 kilometer. 2. Make a signpost. Directions are very important, namely as a medium of information, so that visitors to a tourist attraction are not confused in finding a way or heading to important points of the location they want to visit to see this megalith cultural heritage. The signboard also serves to provide directions to a place, which usually consists of several directions such as forward, right, and left. If there is no signpost, one can get lost along the way. 3 is make a nameplate information about the history of the stone in the past. This part is also very important, so that tourists or visitors know what the names of megalith stones in the village of Maliwaa are, and also provide information on where people will find the location of the agency or company they are looking for. The presence of a nameplate will make it easy for people to find the entire location. 4 is creating an environmentally friendly canteen. The benefit of making this environmentally friendly canteen is that when tourists or visitors feel thirsty and hungry, they can rest for a moment and taste the unique drinks and food from Maliwaa village while enjoying the view of the megaliths. The typical drink from Maliwaa village is young coconut water, and the special food is niunago and gowi nifufu, where niunago food contains pork, while gowi nifufu is sweet potato that has been crushed and shaped into balls and then cooked, and a variety of drinks and food that has been prepared, for example kemumu chips, cassava chips, and so on. And the last is cultivating flowers. The benefits of planting flowers around the entrance to the Maliwaa megalith stone are to add aesthetic value, improve air quality, increase focus and concentration, so that visitors can feel comfortable and happy. Where the flowers can be harvested so that they can be tried to visitors or tourists, Some names of flowers that can be planted are orchids, roses, jasmine flowers, sunflowers, and others. So, of the 5 programs that have been described, all of them are very useful in order to attract the interest of visitors and tourists, and at the same time have their own income for the advancement of the megalithic cultural heritage in the village of Maliwaa.